Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. I have some news and always news, actually, but this is very interesting because it seems like some people are hard wired, or how do you call it? It's hard for them to notice the obvious or to believe reality because in their head they have a made world, made up world, and it's a way it's very separate from reality. And when they think this what they have in their head is the reality, and that is something that can't possibly happen. I'll tell you a little story, and that was for me was like mind-boggling. We're like, what the hell is going on with this person? So when I came to the United States, blah, 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 straight from the boat, like a monkey, I lived in a cave in Romania. I never used a phone in my life. Didn't know what a TV was. First time when I saw a car, I thought it was I don't know, a horse or something. You know what I mean? That's how I was taking. Oh, you're from Romania, very nice. Oh, come over. This is a fork. You use the fork like this. It's a knife. That's how I was taking. Nevertheless, it was insulting, but what do you expect? People did not know. Did not know. Did not know anything about anything. And by the way, these were engineers. Okay? Direct, fair story. Engineers, PE, professional engineers. Just check that out and see how that is. So I went to their houses. They were inviting me. Very beautiful, beautiful people, nice, but they were ignorant. They were not read. I don't want to say well read, not read. Okay, what? Who cares about Romania? I agree with that. I agree with that. But from for 2 minutes of a conversation, you kind of realize if that guy is a biped or if it's a quadruped or whatever it is. So nevertheless, I was invited to a Christmas party, very nice, by a company, blah blah blah, engineering company, and over there was a guy, very wealthy guy. He was one of the bosses of that company, a very wealthy guy, and his wife was very nice dressed and very, very high class and very snooty, I must say. But she was nice, but that was my impression. And I will tell you why. She was telling us a story how insulted she and her husband were when they visited Great Britain. They went to England, and they went to England. Then they wanted to rent a car. And this, I'm paraphrasing the whole thing. So she said, we went over there to rent a car, to get a car for the whatever 2 weeks they were spending over there. So they went over there, and the car dealer said, you know what? These are cars with a shift, not with automatic shift, manual shift. And you come from United States, on United States, 99.9% of the cars are automatic shift. Some of them are, but most people do not know how to drive them. That's a reality. And I don't look down on them, or I don't know, how should I put it, judge them, because that's the way it is. So when they were in maybe about 60s, this couple. They went over there and they said, well, I don't know if you guys, we have only manual shift. So if who's going to drive? And they said, well, he's going to drive. Okay, I want to come with you for a test drive to make sure that you know how to do it, first shift, second shift, third, fifth, and so on. And this is what the lady said. I've never felt more insulted in my life and humiliated. It was. I never felt more humiliated in my life uh, as I was over there, because they asked my husband for a test drive to see if he knows how to drive a car with a shift. So if that was, and this was my analysis at that time, I was like, huh? If that was your most insulting, humiliating moment of your life, where the did you live? You were in a castle? Were you a countess or something? I was like, what the hell? What society did you live in? You live only in the high class where you have servants slash slaves? What? So I was like, what's going on here? So nevertheless, some people, not this, some people are like that. So people here, some are not hit with certain realities. So this is in the Western Europe, not only in America. They're like, Oh, I never felt so insulted and humiliated. Really? Anyway, so let's go here. So why I'm saying this is a prelude to what I'm going to discuss here. Denmark, this is from Reuters from today, May 30th. These guys, they live in a make-believe. They've never been told no or what's going on with these people. So Denmark's Ørsted warns of Russian gas supply halt after spurning ruble payments. So Copenhagen. Ørsted on Monday warned that Russia Gazprom export could stop supplying gas to the Danish energy company because it has refused to pay in rubles. But such a move would not immediately put Denmark gas suppliers at risk. Russian ruble payment scheme has exposed cracks in the European Union's united response towards the Ukraine conflict, with some countries refusing to pay in rubles and others finding ways to comply. So these guys, the guys in Denmark, he says the Danish, blah, 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 they are surprised. They were surprised by the Russians, or possible the Russians are really going to do it. So, as I said many times before, Russia has a very elevated level of trustworthiness, or how should I call it? They are very consistent, high level of consistency. That means if they say, I'm going to punch you in the face, they will most likely will punch you in the face, because they said that 50 times before and they kept their word. So if you're the 51st situation and they say, hey, Emil, back off, I'm going to punch you in the face. I said, he's just bluffing, bonk. So that's how the Danish company is. I can't believe, if you read further in the article, I can't believe they're going to cut the gas off. These Russians, they want us to open, really? They really want, we feel so insulted. Didn't they do this to Poland? Didn't they do this to Bulgaria? Didn't they do this to other countries? Finland. So why do you think you're special? Because you got Shell Petroleum? Is that why it is? Actually, this is Denmark, not the Netherlands. My bad. So it's the same, low countries, low. No, but this is like, oh my God, they're gonna shut off our gas. That's a surprise. Really? How is that a surprise? You have examples and you have this guy's reality. And they're so, oh my God. Oh, never felt so offended in my life. No, humiliated. Are they really gonna shut off the gas? Unbelievable. And these guys are, this was bothering me from looking for these guys from outside, from how should I put it, from an Eastern European countries, where we were, like poor and blah, 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 and backward and all this like that. And you come from Eastern Europe, okay, blah, blah, blah. This is a phone, okay, this is a fork for you. You cut it like this. Keep your elbows closed. Keep right here the books so they don't fall, And then you look at these guys and say, these guys are just unbelievably naive. How did you get to this point? Who killed who? How did you get to have this? Because with this mentality, you can't survive in the real world. So you must be going down, because the real world is outside of you. Yeah, their ancestors were the ones with big balls and that's how they got their countries where they are right now. And these are guys like the spoiled kid who gets the inheritance of his parents and never worked in his life a day. He doesn't know how to work is, what the value of work is, how you make a profit, how you save money. So he's like, oh yeah, everybody get some money, and broke. Can I have some money back? Anybody? The world is so cruel. You're just an ignorant. So same with these guys. I can't believe the Russians are going to cut off the gas. Can you believe? Are you surprised? Well, I'm not. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and tell those Danish guys that the Russians are not messing around. Jesus Christ.